there, Taurus. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you're all doing well. Now, Taurus, these messages are also timeless, so they will apply for whenever you are viewing this message. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest. What we're going to take a look at is what's your energy that you are embodying or using, and the overall energy surrounding you, influences that are happening, who or what you're dealing with that's coming towards you, or how you may be using that energy yourself. So let's take a look, Taurus, and see what's happening for you. Spirit, what are the messages for Taurus? All Tauruses, what are the messages for all the Tauruses, please? Taurus views this message. What are the messages for Taurus? Dear sweet Taurus. Taurus, I feel like it's taken more effort, probably to the point of wasting it, towards you trying to get stable in your energy, meaning grounded. Like you've been trying to ground yourself, or be grounded in your efforts, and it feels like, you're doing too much. Or at least that's how you think. I also feel like, Taurus, you are laying your cards on the table with others or with your situations. You may be taking a gamble as well. But I feel like you're confronting shit, or you are gonna confront shit. You may be looking at how to change things. You may have been in your head. You may have been in a space where you may have been back and forth in your mind about something, or maybe back and forth, in your dealing with someone else or certain things here. And so you may be looking to see how you can diffuse something, or you may be focusing on how to have victory at all costs. But you want to be careful, because for some of you, the cost is a hollow victory instead, or defeat. Either way, it's it's a loss. Some of you are cutting your losses, right? Some of you trying to get back what was lost, Taurus. But I feel like there's difficult changes around it that are happening, or difficulties with you being able to come up with those changes or bring it about. The struggle, or don't struggle, I don't know. Whenever Taurus views this message, it applies. Thank you. Okay, we got one card that popped out. Okay, Taurus, let's see what you got going on here. So the card that popped out, you have the Five of Pentacles. Changes, and some of them not so good. So Taurus, with this Five of Pentacles, for some of you there's some health issues here, or something that's being examined or being looked at very closely concerning you by others, or by you, or both. This here is lack. This is depletion. This is feeling out in the cold. You may feel like someone doesn't care, or certain people don't care, or maybe this is how you're being seen. Maybe you don't fucking care. Maybe you care too much, but there's worry here, okay? Because something needs to change, or is as a result of some sort of negative changes. This could be around money, around work, around relationships, around situations, anything in your physical world that you're looking at that is like, you feel like, you want to call a doctor in. There's a doctor needed, maybe there is a physician that's needed here. But with the doctor there, you are examining and perhaps looking at how you can address your worry and concerns and change it, replenish, recover, rebuild, check it, deal with it, address it, really look at it, so that it can be changed or avoided or released. Some of you need to go and get your health checked. Some of you may need to get another doctor because your health isn't improving when it should be when you're seeing a doctor. Some of you, there may be some habits or behaviors or things you're doing that needs to change, or it's going to cause you worry or become a problem. For some of you, you have been dealing with these kinds of things and now you're able to change it with help and support that you are able to find or receive. The overall energy surrounding you is the Princess of Cups. This says the costume designer. This would be the Page of Cups energy here. This is the energy surrounding you. So this is energy that you are being influenced by. This is the energy that's coming at you. This is the energy that you're dealing with. This also can be the energy that you are exhibiting here, Taurus. Now, your energy that you're embodying is the sun. What? Very nice. Look at that. The sun. So, let's take a look and see what is happening here, Taurus. Whew. Okay. So, Taurus, with the sun being here, I feel like this is you focusing on being happy, or you are getting more energy, or there may be issues around your energy with the Five of Pentacles here. You may be experiencing improvements or about to experience improvements here. For some of you, you're breaking free, or you're starting to break free. For some of you, if you are experiencing difficulties and adversities, this is you keeping a positive attitude despite the adversities and trusting and believing that things will work out and that things will get better, okay? And things will improve. This is you focusing on improvements. This is you experiencing improvements in your circumstances and for yourself. For some of you, this is you having more of a childlike attitude, you know, having more fun, or you may be wanting to have more fun. This is you having more of a positive approach, or trying to have a positive approach. Now, for some of you, you're in your fucking ego with the sun. Yes, you are, okay? And it's as big as the sun, Taurus. You know who you are. Even if you did, if you're the one saying, that's not me, okay, maybe it's not, but then maybe it is. Now, Taurus, I also see you putting a lot of energy into things, okay? Or you're trying to get the energy here. There's an energy of playfulness going on here with you, but I also feel like you are focusing on having clarity and breakthroughs with this sun energy. But I see you moving towards or experiencing positive outcomes, or things being better than expected, or things getting better, or trusting that it will until it does. Now, what I'm also seeing here with the Princess of Cups, and underneath that you do have the Queen of Cups, which is the therapist, okay? Taurus, for some of you, you are dealing with the doctor or needing to deal with the doctor. For some of you, you are seeing a therapist. For some of you, you're being a therapist. For others of you, someone is trying to be or is being a therapist to you. Now, the thing is, for some of you, this is bringing healing and happiness and optimism and new feelings. For others of you, this is someone trying to redesign your ass, change something about you, seeing themselves as healing you, or you needing healing when you may need it or you may not, but they want to impose it on you anyway, or they want to do it anyway because someone is with this Queen of Cups energy evaluating you, or you are evaluating. But there's like this assessment, there's like this being a coach, a consultant For some of you, this is a help. For some of you, this is someone who is imposing this on you. Or thinks that they know better. Or thinks that you need some sort of intervention. For some of you, you're being a support. For some of you, you are receiving support. For some of you, you focus on a child, taking the child to the doctor to get looked at because they're not feeling so well. For some of you, your child has a sore throat or they're a little under the weather. Deal with it now as quickly as possible so it doesn't get worse and you can get a handle on it. For some of you, it may be a burden or negative change. You being a support or therapeutic or consultant or an advisor to someone. Because they're in the Page of Cups and Princess of Cups energy, you know, they're not taking things seriously, or if they are, it is somehow because they want luxury and pleasure. But it may be causing you dissatisfaction, discontentment. For some of you, you're bored with someone. Someone may be bored with you. For some of you, whoever you're trying to help or who may be trying to help you may see you as lazy and not really putting in the energy and effort, being too playful. You might be taking things too serious. Someone may be taking things too serious with you. But there's this energy of trying to help someone recover, or someone wants to help you recover, whether it's wanted or not, needed or not. You decide. But there is a focus on healing. For some of you, you got some news coming in, some messages. Some of it is good news. For others of you, it's news that, you know, puts you where you're looking or putting things in perspective, or it's going to cause you to have to. Or you're going to someone that is helping you to put things into perspective, or someone is being like this for you. It could be vice versa. There's this focus on wanting things to be better, being able to have better opportunities, or seize opportunities, or seeing what you can create, or being able to distinguish what's not making you happy, that you may need to let go of, or that you might find yourself still sticking around with when maybe you shouldn't, and vice versa with who you're dealing with concerning you. But there is this energy of sensitivity. For some of you, you are dealing with insensitivity, and you may be doing these things. For some of you, there may be a need to be more sensitive. But there's a focus on nurturing. I also feel like for some of you, you're dealing with someone who is meddling, or you are meddling, or both. For some of you, I feel like you are trying to offer intervention, or someone is trying to offer intervention for you. Whether imposed or not. I also see you being very creative, focus on being more happy, or you're being more happy. For some of you, you may have issues with getting clarity concerning a child, or what it is that you are creating and wanting to create or wanting to say. Someone may be like this with you. I also feel, Taurus, that you may be very concerned about someone or certain things, and someone or certain others may be very concerned about you. It's like concerned about how you're behaving, or concerned about how someone is behaving with you, or how they're just behaving in general, and also how someone may be feeling like this with you. You know what? Let's get one of these. Message for Taurus. What is another message for Taurus? Another message for Taurus, please. I see, Taurus, that some of you are able to heal your situation or be very creative and see a creative way out, or how to redesign things or reconstruct things for yourself or for others, or this is happening for you. I see Taurus being measured or needing to be measured. I see you making alterations, or for yourself or for someone else, but that also someone else is making alterations or trying to for you or about you, or maybe trying to alter you in some way, whether you want this or not. I don't know. You know that. For some of you, you are aware of this. For some of you, you may not be, but you will become aware. Message for Taurus, please. I see you designing and creating what you want for yourself, or you are looking to see how to go about that. For others of you, you're dealing with someone that's trying to design something concerning you or with you that you may be concerned about, or that is relieving you of concern. You also may feel like someone is immature. You also, for some of you, you may be feeling like you're dealing with people who are showing some of you, you're dealing with people that are showing you huge emotion in a raw way. For others of you, you're dealing with people who are having intense emotion towards you. Because it's like they're trying to revise you, or you're trying to revise them, whether welcomed or not. Or that, you know, to revise things mutually. Message for Taurus. Or whenever Taurus is viewing this, please. Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, you have the tree. Earthwork. So you have the tree. So you may be focused on your foundation. You're focusing on having something strong and stable here. Well, there could be issues around this in your circumstances, or with certain people, or a certain situation. But there's earthwork happening here. This here is things happening in your physical world. You're very much dealing with things in your physical world for yourself or regarding someone else, and vice versa here, where there's work being done or needing to be done. For some of you, you're aligned with this, or with others. For others of you, this is you not being aligned, or who you're dealing with not being aligned. with earthwork here. There's this focus on practicality or the lack thereof. Let's see what other situations could be coming up for you, Taurus. What else is happening for the sign of Taurus, please, Spirit? Or for whenever Taurus is going to do this message. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? Thank you. Okay, Taurus. Okay, you have the caring mother and you have fair treatment. So these are situations coming in. So like I was saying in here, for some of you, this is you being a caring mother, or whether you're giving that care or you're receiving it. For some of you, there may be issues around that because that is a 5. So there may be challenges about care. Maybe someone is overstepping their caring boundaries or needing to step into a more caring mode. I feel like for some of you, Taurus, you may be dealing with either your child or your mother, take your pick, where there may be some meddling or control issues, or because with fair treatment here, that's a 31 breaking down to a 4. That's about stability, security, power, control. And so there you may be coming into a space where this is being healed, this is being made stable, fair treatment is happening, or trying to achieve it. For others of you, there are difficulties because there are problems there. And the ability to get fair treatment is not happening or needs to be worked on. But I do see with caring mother, there is going to be nurturing of situations, nurturing of a child or children or other people or relationships, and fair treatment, looking to be balanced or have balance, or show up better or be better. For some of you, this here is reciprocation. For some of you, this is control. For some of you, this is about power and force. For some of you, this is about preservation, security, and stability, or addressing stagnation. Okay? For some of you, there's this need to take authority, or there may be a need to have more of a balance and authority here. Some of you may feel like you're not being treated right and you want that addressed. For some of you, you may not be able to achieve that. For others of you, you are achieving that, or you will. Let's see what some guidance is. What is the guidance for Taurus? For some of you, you may be more focused on your children than usual. For some of you, you may be less focused. For some of you, things may be going too slow, or there may be a need to take things slow. For some of you, something may need to stop. For some of you, something may need to start. But there's this energy of working on it, needing to work on it, or that just working is happening here. Your guidance, Taurus, you have put the panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Okay, so Taurus, I see you needing to, or you will, or you are creating a safe space for yourself, a safe zone for yourself, if you will. That is your space that belongs to you. I see you protecting your space or needing to do that in your home, with yourself, as it has to do with work or your dealings with others, or with what this is around. At the bottom, you do have the goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. Okay, so somebody is overdoing it, doing too much, doing more than they should. This might be you. You may be seeing it this way, or you are seeing someone or things this way. You are asked to recuperate from this, or take a step back, or maybe there's a need to move towards it, but with grace and care, and in moderation. And for some of you, just need to stop. Just stop. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye now, Taurus.